White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt declines attendance at annual Correspondents' Dinner amidst press access controversy. In a notable departure from longstanding tradition, White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt has announced her decision to forgo attending the upcoming White House Correspondents Association WHCA dinner, scheduled for April 26, 2025. This development surfaces amidst escalating tensions between the current administration and established media entities concerning press access protocols. Leavitt's announcement. During a recent appearance on The Sean Spicer Show, hosted by former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer, Leavitt revealed her intention to skip the annual event. She stated, "I will not be in attendance at the White House Correspondents' Dinner," and that's breaking news for The Sean Spicer Show. Leavitt criticized the WHCA for maintaining what she described as a monetized monopoly over White House coverage, asserting that the organization has not been inclusive of emerging media outlets and independent journalists. She remarked, "This is a group of journalists who've been covering the White House for decades. They have not really welcomed other people, new media, independent journalists, with open arms." Shift in press pool selection. Historically, the WHCA has been responsible for selecting the 13-member press pool that covers the president in situations where space is limited, such as aboard Air Force One or within the Oval Office. However, in late February 2025, the White House announced a significant policy change. The administration would assume control over determining which journalists are included in the daily press pool. Leavitt explained that this move aims to diversify media representation by incorporating outlets that have previously been excluded from this exclusive group. She emphasized that legacy outlets would still participate, but highlighted the importance of offering this privilege to deserving outlets that have not had such opportunities before. Reactions from the WHCA and media community. The WHCA has expressed strong opposition to the administration's decision to oversee press pool selections. Eugene Daniels, president of the WHCA board and a correspondent for Politico, criticized the move, stating it tears at the independence of a free press in the United States. He further argued that it suggests the government will choose the journalists who cover the president, which is antithetical to the principles of a free press. This sentiment is echoed by various media organizations and press freedom advocates who are concerned that allowing the administration to handpick reporters could lead to biased coverage and undermine journalistic independence. The alteration has sparked debates about the potential implications for transparency and accountability within the executive branch. Exclusion of the Associated Press. Compounding the controversy, the White House has barred reporters from the Associated Press, AP, from participating in press pool events. This action stems from the AP's refusal to adopt the administration's directive to refer to the Gulf of Mexico as the Gulf of America, as mandated by an executive order signed on President Trump's first day in office. The AP has maintained its editorial independence, choosing to continue using the traditional geographic name. In response, the administration excluded AP reporters from covering major events, a move that AP's executive editor, Julie Pace, condemned as a violation of press freedom and a hindrance to public access to independent news. Historical context and future implications. The annual WHCA dinner has traditionally served as a platform to honor journalists covering the presidency and to celebrate the First Amendment. Notably, President Trump abstained from attending the dinner throughout his first term, citing adversarial relations with the press. The current administration's recent actions, including altering press pool selection processes and excluding certain media outlets, have raised alarms about potential erosions of press freedom. Observers warn that such measures could set concerning precedents for governmental control over media access and coverage. Conclusion. Karoline Leavitt's decision to skip the WHCA dinner highlights the ongoing friction between the Trump administration and established media organizations. The shift in press pool selection authority from the WHCA to the White House, coupled with the exclusion of prominent outlets like the Associated Press, underscores a pivotal moment in the relationship between the executive branch and the press corps. As these developments unfold, they prompt critical discussions about the balance between diversifying media representation and preserving the independence of the press in holding the government accountable.